4 seeds you should avoid at all costs after 60. And 4 you should make a daily habit. We've been told for years that seeds are nature's medicine, full of fiber, nutrients, and healthy oils. But here's the reality nobody talks about. Not every seed is safe for seniors. In fact, some of the most common ones can quietly speed up aging, trigger painful inflammation, and even raise your risk for heart disease and joint damage. The shocking part? Almost every older adult is eating these daily without realizing the risks. In this video, I'll show you the 4 worst seeds that can sabotage your health, and the 4 best ones that can bring back energy, reduce pain, and even help protect your heart and brain. Stick around, because the #1 seed on the danger list is probably sitting in your pantry right now, and the #1 seed on the good list has helped seniors walk pain-free again. Before we begin, 2 quick questions. What seeds do you eat most often? Have you ever noticed bloating, stiffness, or skin flare-ups after eating them? Let me know in the comments. I'll be reading and replying with tips. Now, let's dive in, starting with the 4 seeds to eliminate before they silently damage your health. Seed number 4, sunflower seeds. Most people consider sunflower seeds a harmless snack. They're in trail mix, protein bars, and salads. But here's the truth. They're extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids, the inflammatory opposite of omega-3s. For seniors, balance is key. Ideally, you want a 4.1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3, but daily sunflower snacking can push that ratio up to 18.1 or higher. That imbalance fuels inflammation, stiff joints, and even hardened arteries. One senior we worked with, Margaret, age 72, ate sunflower seeds daily. Her blood tests showed inflammation markers triple the safe range. After cutting them out and switching to flax and chia, properly prepared, her swelling dropped in days, and her walking stamina tripled in just 3 weeks. So if you're over 60 and dealing with arthritis or fatigue, sunflower seeds may be quietly worsening it. A safer swap? Pumpkin seeds, which we'll cover in the good list. Seed number 3, cottonseed and cottonseed oil. You may not sprinkle cotton seeds on your salad, but you're probably consuming them without knowing. Cottonseed oil is one of the cheapest oils used in processed snacks, baked foods, and bottled dressings. Here's the danger. Cottonseed naturally contains gossypol, a toxin the plant uses to defend itself. In humans, it can disrupt heart rhythms, block calcium absorption in muscles, and weaken energy production inside cells. One patient, Joan, 70, started eating low-fat crackers and dressings that all contained cottonseed oil. Within weeks, she felt muscle cramps, fatigue, and fluttering in her chest. Once she cut it out, her symptoms vanished in less than a month. Cottonseed oil is cheap and common, but it has no place in a senior's diet. Always check food labels, especially on boxed snacks. Seed number 2, white sesame seeds. Sesame shows up everywhere, on buns, in hummus, in stir-fry, and in trendy super seed snacks. But for older adults, sesame can be a hidden health hazard. Why? 2 reasons. Phytates in sesame can block absorption of vital minerals like calcium, magnesium, and zinc, which seniors already tend to lack. Allergies. Sesame has become the 9th major allergen, and adult-onset sesame reactions are rising fast. In seniors, the reactions often look like rashes, congestion, or unexplained fatigue rather than severe anaphylaxis. One woman, Linda, 69, had joint pain and bloating for years until we discovered she had a sesame sensitivity from eating hummus daily. Once she removed it, her skin cleared, her digestion improved, and her pain nearly disappeared. For seniors, sesame is often not worth the risk, especially when safer mineral-friendly seeds exist. Seed number 1, dry chia seeds. This one shocks people. Chia seeds, the so-called superfood, can actually be dangerous if eaten dry. That's because they absorb up to 12 times their weight in liquid, swelling inside the digestive tract. In seniors with slower digestion or reflux, this can cause blockages, constipation, and even choking. Case studies have documented seniors needing surgery after eating chia with too little liquid. One man, Roberto, 74, started adding dry chia to cereal and ended up severely constipated within days. After switching to properly soaked flax, his digestion normalized. Important, chia isn't bad, it just must be fully soaked before eating. But given the risk, many seniors are safer sticking to alternatives like ground flax. Seeds you should eat daily, especially over 60. Now that we've covered the dangerous ones, let's flip the script. These next 4 seeds can reduce inflammation, improve sleep, balance cholesterol, and support your brain. Seed number 4. Black sesame seeds. Unlike processed white sesame, black sesame retains its full nutrient profile. They're rich in antioxidants and minerals that protect the brain and blood vessels. In fact, a study found that older adults taking black sesame daily improved memory recall and lowered blood pressure significantly in just 2 months. One senior we worked with, Siam, 70, noticed sharper focus and better blood pressure after adding a teaspoon of ground black sesame with honey each morning. Tip: use black sesame ground or soaked, not raw, and keep it as part of a balanced diet. Seed number 3. Flax seeds. Flax is a quiet powerhouse. It's the richest natural source of lignans, plant compounds that protect the heart and balance hormones, and it's packed with plant-based omega-3s. In clinical studies, seniors eating flax daily lowered their blood pressure as effectively as some medications. The key? Grind it fresh. Whole flax passes through undigested. Ground flax in yogurt or smoothies can lower cholesterol, ease constipation, and support artery health. Seed number 2, pumpkin seeds, pepitas. Pumpkin seeds are loaded with zinc and magnesium, 2 minerals seniors often lack. Low zinc weakens immunity and slows healing, while low magnesium contributes to poor sleep and muscle cramps. In one study, seniors who ate pumpkin seeds daily reported nearly 50% fewer night cramps and better sleep. One patient, Adil, 73, saw his restless legs vanish within weeks after adding a daily handful of pumpkin seeds. For muscle repair, better sleep, and stronger immunity, pumpkin seeds are one of the simplest daily fixes. Seed number 1, hemp seeds. And the number 1 seed every senior should eat, hemp seeds. They contain the perfect balance of omega-3 and omega-6 fats, plus a rare compound called GLA that reduces joint pain, balances hormones, and calms inflammation. A clinical trial showed seniors eating hemp daily reduced inflammation markers by over 30%, raised their good cholesterol, and even improved grip strength. One patient, SA, 76, who used a cane, began eating hemp seeds daily in smoothies. Within 6 weeks, her joint stiffness dropped dramatically, and she could walk without her cane. Hemp seeds are soft, easy to digest, and require no soaking. Just sprinkle 3 tablespoons on meals daily for real benefits. 20-30. So there you have it. The 4 seeds to avoid and the 4 to embrace daily. Remember, health in your 60s and beyond isn't about trends. It's about knowing which foods truly support your body at this stage of life. What helped you at 40 may harm you at 70. But with the right choices, you can reduce pain, sleep better, and restore energy. Now I want to hear from you. Which seed from the bad list do you eat most, and which from the good list will you try first? Drop your answers below. And if you found this helpful, share it with someone you care about. Because after 60, health isn't optional. It's the foundation for everything.